These are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do.
The PBD podcast absolutely annihilate USAID and its ridiculous spending. This is one of those conversations where you just sit back and say, wait, we're really funding this nonsense? Patrick Bet David and the crew break down exactly why USAID is nothing more than a taxpayer-funded money pit for the left. And of course, Jamie Raskin and Ilhan Omar are losing their minds over it because, well, their favorite cash machine is being unplugged. Let's dive in.
And the press,
right.
play Trump and then go to her.
We were minding our own business, wasting money.
Go ahead, Rob.
What's going on?
Well, it's been run by a bunch of radical lunatics, and we're getting them out. USAID, run by radical lunatics, and we're getting them out, and then we'll make a decision.
I mean, Pat, if you guys think about it, 97% of political contributions from USAID employees went to guess who? Democrats. No wonder why Ilhan Omar and Jamie Raskin are furious, bro. Their money is about to go bye-bye. You understand? Like that's why the left hates RFK, because that's why Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, Tom, they hate RFK because he's messing with big pharma money. That's why they hate Kash Patel, because he's about to air everybody's laundry out.
They got a $50 billion budget.
$50 billion.
Let's call it what it is. It's a government-funded super PAC for the Democrats.
That's all it is. So no wonder why they're going to be kicking and
you
screaming.
call it USAID to distract people. We're helping people with aid, like the Inflation Reduction Act.
Yeah. And this is who, Robbie?
Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, talking about some of the waste.
I thought, by the way, Rob, when you sent this to me yesterday, I thought it was a joke. Listen to what your money is going to, literally.
USAID over the past several years, these are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather my tax dollars go anywhere else than some DEI musical in Ireland or a transgender comic book in Peru. Like, seriously? The PBD podcast is right on the money here. This is a joke. USAID has been burning cash on the dumbest things imaginable while the average American is struggling to pay rent. And yet Jamie Raskin and Ilhan Omar want us to believe this is about helping people. Yeah, okay.
To get the fraud, waste, and abuse out of our federal government. Thank you, guys.
Oh, and just FYI, $520 million was spent on ESG consultants, $1.2 billion to undisclosed recipients, and $375 million in DEI agents. Okay, it's unbelievable. I think we're gonna go there. Over the past 22 years, the Department of Treasury has denied how many requests for payments? Do you know? I think you talked about it yesterday.
No,
zero.
Yeah.
Zero. Nobody knew any of this until Doge came along, okay? And then what was that guy's name, Tom? David Lebrick. He resigns before getting one question from any of them for Doge. And that's it, bro. The Pentagon, in fact, just real quick spending. Pentagon spent $600 million on, guess what? Sushi. The IRS is spending $230,000 a month on Starbucks cinnamon roast K-Cups a month.
How much again?
$230,000 a month on Starbucks cinnamon roast K-Cups, and then $1,280 per little disposable plastic cups. Each cup, we're spending $1,228.
You know what this reminds me of?
Ridiculous.
You ever see the movie with Morgan Freeman in the late 80s called Lean on Me? Lean on me when you're not strong. And he
Save your
basically
voice,
comes
yeah.
in.
Save your voice.
I'm gonna do
Please,
my,
for
I'm
the
gonna do
love
my
of
thing,
God.
guys. I got a great
Say
singing
it.
voice.
Yeah, make sure.
So his name was Joe Lewis Clark. He was the principal. He shows up at East Side High School, and it's a freaking mess. There's fights, everything. Kids are skipping class. Drug dealers are out there.
favorite
Girls are
movie.
hoeing
What
it
a
up.
great
You know
mo-
this
yeah.
movie?
Of course.
He
You-
shows up with a shotgun. Homeboy rolls in. Look at the picture right here. Scrolling right there. There it is,
I
right
think
there,
that's a
Rob.
bat,
You see
but
it?
that's not a shotgun.
We go,
That's a
hey,
bat.
All right, maybe it was a bat.
You're
I
doing
don't
crack
know.
cocaine, aren't you? If you're gonna do it expedition
He
thing.
might
You
have
want
had
to
a
jump
gun
off
too.
the building.
He definitely had a bat.
Wow, Louisville Slugger now makes shotguns.
Yeah, and he basically cleaned up this crime-riddled, drug-infested,
Lock the doors, which was illegal, but
hoeing
whatever.
ass school. And basically, what did everybody say? No, you're mean. No, let us do what we want to do.
became a
He's
hero.
basically like, clean up your room.
That's true.
Get your grades together.
Great example.
And that's exactly
I
what
love
Trump
it.
is doing.
Guess what, folks? Go watch the movie if you haven't seen it, okay? And there is no leaning on me in the movie. Like,
No.
it is about lean on me, but in a very different way than most people
Maybe
think
we
it
should
is.
sing that song, Pat.
Sometimes in our lives, we all need pain. We all have pain.
We
all
all
have
have
sorrow.
Can we get those lyrics, Rob? Rob, let's get some lyrics here.
La, 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 la.
Until tomorrow, lean on me.
When you're
When
not
you're not
strong,
And I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. By the way,
Tom, come on, take it home.
So, I mean, yeah, this is why the PBD podcast is so important. They're calling out the absolute madness happening behind the scenes with USAID, and it's no wonder Jamie Raskin and Ilhan Omar are panicking. This isn't about aid, it's about political money laundering, and the fact that Elon Musk and Trump are exposing it, well, that's just making it even funnier. America's waking up, and it's about time.